Whew. Welcome to another episode of 5 Years to 40, the podcast and community where we are talking, thinking, and taking tremendous steps throughout our 30s towards a fascinating and fabulous 40-year-old life. In this podcast and on this platform, this community, we're here to help you face off on all those things you're afraid of as you're heading towards 40, girl and guy. All the things that you think you should have done or could have done or would have done. We're equipping you with all the tips you need to forge on ahead and hit 40 just being your best self possible. We're also celebrating all the things you were able to accomplish as you head towards that age of 40. We keep our topics surrounded around, we keep our conversations focused around four main topics, which is our health, our finances, our relationships, and our careers. And today we're going to be talking about one of those things that could probably I think impact all of those. We're talking about being indecisive. Guys, let me tell you something. You know that song, I got options. I know it's supposed to be a good thing. I know this guy's supposed to say, well, you know, you can pick any girl you want, so you don't need to worry. But let me tell you, having too much options is uber stressful. I find it stressful. If I can give you a for example. The other day I was in a hardware store trying to select a mirror for my bedroom because I'm trying to redo my room. I have a project that I'm trying to do. And I took like 20 minutes just to select which silver rimmed mirror that I want, because I want the colors to be gray and yellows and whites. And 20 minutes. And worst of all, my daughter was there. So she bear witness of all this indecisiveness just going on forever. So when I was driving home, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's how I need to fix that. I need to be able to make a decision better. Now, that's a small example, but a lot of times we're faced with things that make us indecisive. You need to change a new job. We need to change a relationship. We need to do something with our finances. We need to invest. We need to move from a house. We need to move someone into our house. Like we have a sick family member or a mother or something. Those things those things big or small, we can stay in our heads trying to make decisions and it can really wear on us, you know, when we really need to be taking action. So I'm going to share with you guys 3 quick tips that I use and I'm continuing to use as I'm working past this indecisiveness that I'm dealing with in my life presently. Right? The first tip that I found is tried and true is to increase your intuition. Let me tell you, I really do believe that all the things that we need to face off on, we already know the answers to. Like we know the answers to the things that are causing us to feel upset or causing us to feel any kind of anxiety. We already know what we need to do. But over years, I guess from making right decisions or making wrong decisions or missing the mark or whatever, we kind of trust ourselves less. But we always have the ability to tap right back into the intuition because it's living within us. It's right here. It's in your gut. So all you need to do is just lean back and trust your intuition. To increase that, I would suggest getting really still, like especially if it's a big decision, get still, kind of focus on what you need to do. Really rely on figuring out what your values are, because values kind of guide everything else that you do in your life. So when you know what your values are, it's so much easier to make a decision. Because if you let's say it's an example, for example, is a relationship. If this person that you're deciding on to spend the rest of your life with does not line up with your values, the relationship wouldn't work. But once you're true to the values that you have, you wouldn't even have to worry about it, because you know that you wouldn't make a bad decision because you're being true to your values, right? So, you know, and thinking long term as well. Like say there's something you need to invest in, you know, taking a very expensive trip now versus saving up to put a down payment on your home. Long term, down payment on your home. If long term is more important to you, go ahead, put the money away in somewhere for you to save towards your home. And if long term, having the experience of going to a nice exotic location, something more important to you, then you will be able to decide accordingly, right? So trust your intuition, and that's important. The second way is to remember that experience helps you, but it's not supposed to be a hindrance to you, right? So yeah, you were with this girl, and that girl took all your money, and she get on, and she make you feel bad about yourself. But that doesn't mean that you have the right to now come and make the next person who chooses to give you attention life hell. No, you can come with all your hang-ups and your baggage from the last relationship where the girl is to be cussing you out and making you feel like less of a man, and then now you want to come and take the new nice girl that come into your life and you try to make her feel bad or say all the women is the same, all it does on, all it does this. Don't do that. Your experience is supposed to give you wisdom. Walk away with the wisdom and not the wounds. Don't be toting no feelings from the last thing into this thing. It's not fair to the person that you're trying to move forward, and it's certainly not fair to yourself, because apart from a relationship example, think about any other thing. Like if you're moving into a new city, the last city you were in was real messy, the people were not kind, it was cold all the time. If you move to the Caribbean, will that be the same experience? No, you wouldn't come with a big old heavy coat if you move into the Caribbean from Canada or somewhere that's always cold. So don't walk with all those heaviness. Like, get the wisdom from it, but do not walk with the wolves, okay? And thirdly, I would say make a move and keep it moving, baby. Listen. Um, there's a philanthropist. His name is Robert Leo. Leo. Sorry. Anyway, he has this theory called successful imperfection, and I found that really resonates with me, because it's like what he's saying is make a move, and if it's a mistake, get really good on just moving on. Like, okay, you made a mistake, you learn, you move, you make, and get successful at your imperfection, and that will lead you eventually to your perfection. Because the truth is, if you're heading on a road, if you whatever the destination you have in mind for you to get to, once you continue on that path, you will. And sure, mistakes might happen, problems might happen, unexpected things come up and cause you to go down the valley, but you can't get so stuck in the valley here that you can't continue on to where you need to go. You need to be able to move forward. Like, whatever the situation is, yeah, something may not have worked out, or something worked out even beyond your wildest dreams. Like, don't get stuck in it, just keep on moving and become a successful imperfectionist, if you will. So I hope those 3 tips really helped you. I'm telling you, it helped me when I realized, oh my gosh, no, I can't stay stuck. So I'm gonna research, and here I'm sharing what I found. The most important one that worked for me was trusting my intuition, because I know deep down I do have an internal guidance system that just takes me from place to place and always guiding me to where I need to go. And the more I trust that, the more things just open up for me, the more things just work out. It's so amazing how things have been working out. So that just remember, look, I am always taken care of, I am always guided, I'm always protected, I'm always provided for. So trust your intuition. Remember what your values are. When you know who you value, what you value, and who values you, you make the decisions accordingly. You will not go into a situation that is not aligned with you and that would not support you, because it is not something that you value. You don't value drama, you don't value anything that will hurt other people, so you will not be involved in it. It's really quite simple, right? And remember to think long term in those decisions. And then experience is supposed to help you, not to hinder you from making good decisions. Better, make you better, but not bitter. And finally, make a move. When you have to make a decision, make a move. I just bought the mirror. Maybe I should have bought the other one, but hey, whatever. Nobody died. Make a move. All right, I hope those tips were helpful, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember to like and subscribe all our videos. Binge watch them if you get a chance. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And thanks so much for joining us. Okay, have a great night. Bye, guys. Love you guys.